Now more about the cats and how they're adapting to the environment. So behind that blue basket, which contains all my clothes except for what I'm wearing and a couple other pieces, is Lady Kai. There she is, peeking her head out. And she's adapting. Okay, I think she's just a little scared. And then over here is Jasper. Say hi, Jasper. Come on. So I think he's adapting okay. So got the kitchen set up. Love the knife holders behind the range. That's pretty cool. Wasn't expecting that. Hello, good people of Earth. Today's day 10 and the final day of pack down. We have until 10 o'clock Tuesday, and today's Sunday, to go through all of our worldly possessions and determine what's coming in the trailer, what's going into storage, and what's being sold at an estate sale. You might think you can get through all of your stuff in 2 weeks. That's certainly what we thought. Hasn't really been the case. There is a decision that needs to be made on a lot of stuff. And that decision ends up being, for the most part, screw it, I don't need it. I've listened to a lot of different minimalists, and there's a lot of advice that's been really helpful, and I'll try and call out the people specifically by name and maybe even link to the video if I get really good at this, and point you in the direction of the advice that really helped. One of them was by Banks, and his philosophy, I think this was him, says if you can replace it for $20, it needs to go, because it's not difficult to replace. So why are you holding on to it? Why are you spending the time and effort and space to keep something that could be easily replaced? One of the other pieces of advice that I'm finding very useful is from the minimalists, and I hope I have this right. It's early. I haven't had coffee yet, so forgive me if I've made a mistake. Their mindset is, would you buy it again? Would you buy it again? Take a look around. What's the next item to your left, other than a person or an animal? Would you buy that item again at full price? Well, if you wouldn't, then it's not as useful as the money you spent on it. That's a really powerful shift in mindset. And that's a lot of what we're doing. The cats, Jasper and Lady Kai, are doing well. They're still kind of complaining a little bit. They're not used to this. They spend a lot of time staring out the window. When one of us leaves, they tend to whine and cry a little bit. They think that they're being left behind. We've moved over litter box, food dish, water bowl, some toys. They're getting lots of treats and lots of love. Spent about an hour and a half last night loving on both of the cats, so that they know that, yeah, this is the new deal. They're not being left behind. They're not being punished. This is the new reality. It'll be trying because we're planning on moving the dogs in tonight. I've got to do some de-shedding on the big beast. I can probably make another dog of fur just from one brushing from him. So that is going to be an ongoing challenge, keeping this place not looking like the inside of a rat's nest with all the fur. So moving the puppers in tonight. Tonight's gonna be a rough night. It's gonna be a long day. Today is the last full day we have to go through all of our stuff. And with that, I'm gonna get my butt moving and remind you, number one, you don't need it. And number two, be good to one another. Out. Good people of Earth, no one's died yet. Tonight's the night that we need to move the dogs into the rig. We've been partially successful. I have 2 dogs in here. The third, our large dog, the baby, is afraid to come inside now, all of a sudden. So it is 12:30 on a Monday night. Jasper is now getting into the dog treats, and the big dog is outside. I'm exhausted. Say is still going through stuff. We have the auction company or the estate sale company coming tomorrow morning. So it's down to the wire. Good thing is that Say's doctor visit went well. Her neck was completely out, so it's back. I'm exhausted. This is tiring. This is challenging. No one's died yet. Be good to one another.